5 key lean principles. The foundation of lean thinking is based on 5 key principles. Specify value, identify value streams, flow, customer pull, and perfection transparency. According to Womack and Jones, there are 5 foundational principles to lean thinking. These principles may not be new, but they are also not the norm in most organizations. Most companies still try to define what they think the customer wants without asking the customer themselves. They fail to visually define their value streams. Value streams are the collection of processes used to define product and service offerings, convert process inputs into outputs that mean something to the customer, and support this conversion effort in an effective manner. When we fail to create the visual diagram, we also fail to see how materials in the case of products, or personal efforts in the case of services, should flow through the value stream. We simply show up to work each day and do what we are supposed to do. In most cases, what we or others like us have done in the past. The prevailing mindsets we have about work focus on getting done what we have personally been assigned to do. The norm is to complete our pile of assigned work and pass it on to the next person, department, or building. In manufacturing, this norm is represented by our efforts to complete our part of the production schedule. Sales forecast what we need to make, and then we make it. Our world of work is limited to our immediate surroundings. We really don't see the bigger picture, what our role in the value stream is. In a lean system, we focus our efforts on making what the customer wants, when the customer wants it. Traditional work systems focus on making what they think the customer wants and then getting the customer to buy what has been made. This is one of the main reasons that lean systems are noted for having very low inventory levels, both between processes in the form of work in process and in the raw materials and finished goods warehouses as well. The 7 types of process waste. According to Womack and Jones in their book Lean Thinking, there are 8 forms of frontline waste or frontline Muda. When I applied this with my teams, we looked at 7 key waste types that we often found in the organization. Most organizations, however, combine the prevailing mindsets of just showing up to work and doing what we're supposed to do with providing what we think the customer wants instead of truly understanding what they do want. Well, that's a great recipe for waste. If we add in the fact that most people truly don't like to or don't know how to define and measure process performance effectively, we end up with daily work systems that contain lots of rework, excess production and inventories, non-value added steps, and unnecessary people and material movement. We end up wasting a lot of time and money waiting for others to give us stuff to do. We try to fill up this dead time with busy work that really amounts to nothing more than the creation of non-value added goods and services. We sit in meetings just in case we might be needed. We waste time and money each day on a repeated basis and simply rationalize this waste as the cost of doing business. We accept the variety of errors and defects we encounter each day as simply being the way things are in our line of work. People are going to get hurt, miss work, or complain, no matter what changes we make. Equipment's going to break down or get damaged, and material's going to be thrown away. While waste is a byproduct of any type of system, the degree of waste that we are resigned to accept as normal is what we should be questioning. The designs of your existing work systems are producing waste you see and don't see each day. But no one says that these designs can't be changed. A small percentage of organizations have proven that you can redesign each of your key work systems to both contain and produce a lot less waste. In turn, this gives you much better performance results. Tools for getting lean. There are a variety of tools that are associated with the practice of lean thinking. This image shows 18 different tools, and I imagine you would recognize many of them. But are tools the answer? Are tools all we need to become lean thinkers? Many of the tools listed here can be used to improve processes of any type. All organizations should use Kaizen teams as one of their process improvement strategies. Similarly, all key customer value streams should be mapped no matter what business sector you work in. Benchmarking is also a tool that all organizations should be using. Certain tools, like the need to measure tack time and employ the use of U-Cells workplace designs, are more extensively used in manufacturing applications. Kanban and milk run tools are commonly used to make the supply network leaner. Most of the other tools listed, however, can be used, at least for some problem analysis types, in any setting. This workbook focuses on the most commonly used lean improvement tools at a basic level. It has been my experience that you can't expect to use fancier tools like quality function deployment or just-in-time inventory management if you can't master the disciplines of 5S first. Total predictive maintenance and activity-based costing are musts for sustained excellence, but their use is more complex than the tools used to create a visual workplace or perform a quick changeover. I strongly suggest that you learn to use most of the other tools listed on this image that are not covered in detail in this workbook. Great Systems provides workshops on mistake-proofing skills or poka-yoke. These skills are needed to drive proactive improvement. Contact me if you've got interest in this and other improvement areas.